Monday against Team USA, fight to the end.
At this level, very unusual. Pretty competitive game here, kid.
Yeah, what a game so far. Tied after.
Curry, Holiday, Booker, LeBron James, Joel Embiid. Curry, James, and Embiid have been starting in each of the first 4 exhibition contests for the United States. Different active players for South Sudan. And the tap won by the United States, and off we go in the 4th exhibition contest.
Team has been very unsettled. Ball moving, going side to side. There's an Embiid here with a lift and a back cut. How pretty is that?
For LeBron James in the jam.
How about that? They've done that nice.
A different feel at the international level. It's very much pace, space, and sharing. As Jones misfires and Curry has it. Outlet feed. Devin Booker with the adjustment.
You can't give up easy baskets.
United States lineup. Anybody can start a break. Anybody can end it. LeBron misfires. Embiid keeps it alive.
Nice find.
It is Holiday gliding in with the left hand.
How about the give, too? Offensive.
James cuts. James flips off target. Tipped alive. And knocked out from underneath the rim. It's basket interference and a point for the United States.
I tell you, they're playing with it around the rim.
States is guarding Carlik Jones, who's been a 20-point-per-game guy at the international level. Omot pulls up over the smaller Holiday and gets South Sudan on the board. Saved by Omot. A quick trigger from Cole. And the long rebound to Holiday. A quick outlet feed for LeBron.
Too easy. Tough shot or a little run out. Big time bang.
6 of the United States 10 belong to James. He's already got 3 boards as well. We're seeing a lot of quick movement up the floor off of misses thus far. Just 1 for 6 South Sudan. Booker floats it. Embiid taps it in.
How about that? He can get it going. Of course, anytime you drill well, bodies up.
Gabriel knocks down the 3.
Yeah, they're going to get something going on the offensive end. He's an undersized 5-man. Again, getting
that role.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Of course, Davis is a guy who lets them play in a different. They can play smaller, and obviously the impact defensively. A nice little bump to get that look.
Wenyon Gabriel, 31% three-pointers. Incredible journeys with family as young children, as infants, sometimes as babies. Many of these players immigrated to Australia. There's a 3, another one. This one from Mariel Shayok, a former college.
Guys been able to do with their lives. Well, Dang, for example, sacrificing, contributing. How about him? Doesn't need much space, does he?
Steph Curry, plenty of space that time.
Again, lifting Joel.
Good positioning by Cole, and it's off to Omot.
They're very good offensive rebounds.
Institutions as well. Here is Carlik Jones. You mentioned it, trying to get him into the paint. This is a triple off the side of the backboard for Deng. Good effort by Deng. Majuk Deng. Deng spent time like many of these players in Australia, but went to community.
Nice find.
Edwards to Tatum. Flying in was Davis, couldn't connect. Deng the other way.
They've done a great job balancing the floor of the USA. And as I say that, they don't shut it down.
Of Anthony Edwards, he was hassling the current Charlotte Hornet 4. Davis knocked it away momentarily. Good save by Malawach. Taken away by Davis. Outlet feed. Adebayo with the bam.
Big time. How about that?
Nice outlet feed from Davis for another United States assist. They have 6 of them on their 8 baskets, so a good rate going. Tough take. A left-handed floater goes down.
He can make the 3, so you got to get tight on him.
McCoy with the kick out. Another 3. This is the former Iowa Hawkeye, Peter John.
Dribble, drive, and distribute. They're going to get a lot of nice looks because you just can't close out quick enough.
That's going to my 12 at the 3-point line. Anthony Edwards, the defense, and the lay-in.
He can rag a guy. And look at Davis.
It factor, and oftentimes the alpha on the floor for the United States.
People got to know his name quickly, though.
The average of about 23 to 26 in the first 2 contests.
They've kept Jones out of the lane. It's one of the few times he's gotten the touch.
Only 2 touches in the paint, and then he's able to kick it out, and Shayok hits his second 3.
Knocking down those 3s and getting available.
So Halliburton is on Jones. It's a switch with the bigger Adebayo. The pull-up by Carlik Jones.
Sticking it.
The NBA G League, in fact, the top scorer in the G League and an MVP a couple of years ago. Edwards, the step through.
How about that crossover?
At 7, now back down to 5.
Well, they're playing with some confidence. Good ball movement.
And a deep one from Omot.
Oh, my goodness. This where they don't have an indoor gym that they could practice in. It's just amazing.
South Sudan has had to practice in multiple countries. This is a team that has not been given or handed anything. Carlik Jones got it to go.
And over Davis as well.
That's a fun group. Mark Williams and JT Thor adding some length and size. Obviously, they played well with LaMelo Ball.
I'm sure they're getting things done on the offensive end. Kicking the ball, and early in the game, USA moving.
It's why there's such a high percentage of South Sudanese that are raised and go to high school in Australia.
Scraping, and look at this.
Carlik Jones finding Shayak, who had to adjust as he stumbled a little. With Shayak, Cole, Jones, and Thor. A 14-4 start in the second quarter for South Sudan.
Yeah, that brings a lot of energy, and Jones gets to the rim.
And one for Carlik Jones, who is all ACC. And was a dynamite score.
He had double-doubles, 3 of them in the World Cup, too.
Huge score, huge assist guy. Embiid finally snaps the funk.
This is where they're going to get back in it.
Embiid in the U.S. Both teams, in fact, in the bonus for the rest of the period. The quickness on defense in this international game that's so predicated on spacing. That's why Davis and Adebayo are such keys off the bench. There is this young... This time he knocks down both. 8 points to lead the United States for. Still a little bit in that feeling out process. Back for the long closeout?
I think it's the overhelp.
Okay.
And jamming it up. Okay. So it's probably both.
Curry had the defense on Jones, who finds Deng on a nifty feed. Well, Holiday right back on Carlik Jones. Such a cog for this South Sudanese team.
Look at the open middle, so you got to stay at home on a show tough shot.
Wow, Shayak puts it down while Booker was...
Well, they are playing confidently.
That's an angry drive by James.
Sudan now closing out this half, I think is important to them. USA trying to step it up a little bit.
Booker on defense, running with Holiday. And True puts it home.
And relax. Instrumental, really, in getting the lead.
And trying to get into the paint. He does against Davis.
That's what they do. Kick out
and Shayak.
And get a look. You cannot leave the three-point shooter.
Has been a major factor. Good ball movement and an angry Edwards jam. With Edwards and Davis. And James trying to stick with Jones, and Carlik Jones is not afraid of anybody.
They've done a nice job when he was on the bench as well.
Again, some of the depth. The depth, impressive for Deng and Ivy and company. A minute left in the second. It's Thor separating from Davis.
How about that? Again, one-on-one. The movement.
Well, they've played for at least a half thus far, leading by 16, their largest lead. Edwards, James, LeBron, aggressive.
Wow. How about that? How did he say?
Well, here is Edwards. Takes the jumper. Will not go. The tap back by Adebayo into the hands of Davis, and he got it home.
And Bam kept it alive.
Here's Edwards working on Gabriel. Good defense by Wenyon. Tatum on Omot. Drive it one.
That upper body.
Two-time All-American at the Division II level before going to Colorado. Good defense by Tatum.
Yeah, good hands.
Shayak, though, has been hot.
How about that?
He was impressive during the qualifiers last February that got South Sudan to the World Cup and then played very well during the World Cup. Nuni Omot, Nuni, as he's known. Davis, it's a pair. He's got 6 points now, as often as he could be for the Lakers. Played a high number of games. Inside off the inbound, it's good for Cole. Excellent out-of-bounds play.
Overload right.
This for the G League MVP. White to a wide-open Edwards. Omot missed him that time, and finally the U.S. hits a three. Just their second on...
They love that corner jack three.
Into Davis against Gabriel. The shifty maneuvering in the deuce.
Took advantage of size.
Against the Sayers and adding Derek White to the mix.
I think their coverage has improved as of a challenge on shots. Automatic switching.
Well, that's the other thing with this lineup, a little bit more defensive versatility. Maluach, the future Blue Devil, knocks down a three. This doesn't have, or with that same gait, he probably ends up with the closeout, but with the spacing here, but Maluach knocking down a triple.
You know what? I didn't see that in watching the games that they play. Nice give.
Tatum though lost it on the crossover attempt. Another U.S. turnover, and leads to a Shea triple, his fourth of the game.
Boy, they burn you.
Holiday on Jones, looking for the deuce, and somehow got his own miss against James. Shea looking for another triple.
How about him spotting up?
A level has knocked down 5 of 8 and has 20 points today.
Look how they're jamming it up, letting it force in the deep shot, taking advantage of LeBron.
Just the third United States to get it to Booker. And Devin Booker trying to get going, running into 2 defenders.
Nice call.
For Holiday.
Holiday alert on the cut, but great vision.
And dime for LeBron James. The lead back down to 6. It is 4, drawing the contact on Embiid and 1. Thor's dropped the hammer with the points. And right back up to an 11-point South Sudan. It's James with Majuk Deng guarding. Curry moving away from the ball to get the three.
He circled the floor, stepped nice bumps on the baseline.
Bigger part, Jackson Coy working against Holiday, who knocked it free and saved it to James. What a play by Drew Holiday. James with the jam and a foul. A flex from LeBron James to try. Looking for Curry. Flip back to James. Got in the air, found Holiday behind the back, fires the jumper and connects.
Well, you can see a different LeBron.
Check 3, the U.S. on its longest run of the game. They've scored the last 8. Looking for more. It's Booker! He ties the game at 76 on an 15-15 at the 3:46 mark of the opening quarter. Shea got his hands on it. Curry runs it down. A very deep Curry three!
Wow.
For the United States lead.
This club, USA, look at this shot. Getting them organized, he knew.
Not many have the range. It's LeBron. Off to Embiid. Got it back and scored it to beat the buzzer. And the United States.
Embiid with a pretty good defensive set this trip.
Yep.
Showed big, recovered.
Had to switch on multiple players. Now he goes right down against the smaller Jones.
Good read. Haven't seen much of that. Low post up.
Holiday 4 on 3. In and out. Rebound to Carly Jones, who has 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 9 points. Jock, a triple try. His second of the night.
First faulty recovery.
As much as we praised South Sudan in the first half, Carly Jones should be a name all of you remember. Embiid knocks it down.
Nice two-man play. Steps
in that screen from Gabriel.
This is where you got to stay at home.
Embiid against the guard. Jones tries to work off the dribble. Put back is in for Wenyan Gabriel.
Nice job there.
A historic triple-double for Carly Jones in South Sudan.
He may get a spot in the league the way he's playing.
It is Gabriel for 3. The bank is open in London. They were most experienced NBA player for South Sudan. And his former teammate with the Lakers, LeBron James, hits the 7th U.S. 3.
He has been magnificent.
Trying to stand up LeBron James. James taking on the challenge. On the drive.
Showing it.
Triple-double for South Sudan. And looking for it here. There it is. A triple-double for Carly. Carlik Jones. 53 minutes of this game. They were a 43.5-point underdog. A very impressive showing for South Sudan, regardless of the result. It's Peter Jock knocking down his third field goal.
Talking about Peter.
It is Jones bodying his way to the rim against Anthony Edwards.
This kid is good and clever.
Here. The floater for Davis.
How about the hesitation, the peak? A nice dive by Davis. They are terrific in the early offense.
It's Tatum on the drive, switching the hand to the left.
How good was that?
Come on, Malawach. Jones against Tatum. In traffic.
Doesn't matter. How about this kid?
You were right. It was Malawach, his fourth foul for South Sudan. Off the inbound, it's Tatum from his Celtic teammate, Derek White. Adebayo, 3 minutes left in a 5-point United States lead.
Bam's really handled the ball well. Nice cut. How unselfish. How unselfish.
Bam, White, Davis, everybody of Wenyan Gabriel.
Good D.
Shayok in transition, his 6th triple of the game. And this game's not over just yet.
No question. That's what they have done early.
And this time he drives it, finds Jones.
Nice
extra
pass.
feed. JT Thor, a big three, won't go. Shayok the offensive rebound. He'll float it up and knock it down. It's a 2-point game.
Boy, they are not going away.
Loose ball to Thor. 2 to tie, 3 for the lead. Who wants to be a hero? It's Thor for the lead.
How about this team?
Pick him up.
Cole all over Steph.
LeBron drives for the lead. He puts it in with a 23-point effort after South Sudan had taken the lead on the Thor 3. James, the go-ahead bucket. We'll wrap it up after this.